If for some reason you missed Wednesday night's Twins game, stop right now. Jump ahead to the 2-minute mark and just pretend like you don't know the Twins exist for a minute. For those of you sticking around, I just assume that you're all gluttons for punishment. And so we'll review this game. Alex Kirilloff and Gio Urshela went back-to-back to erase a 3-run deficit and tie this ball game for the Twins. It stayed tied until the top of the 10th inning where Carlos Correa drove in Byron Buxton to get the Twins a 1-run lead, but that wasn't it. That wasn't it in the 10th because Max Kepler hit a 2-run home run. And since Yohan Duran had already pitched 2 innings, we were all trying to figure out what the hell was going to happen. How were we going to get tortured after this point? It was almost a miracle Dylan Bundy pitched 5 innings in the first place. But again, Duran had pitched 2 innings. Jax had already been used. Thielbar had already been used. So not a ton of options left. And it was Pagan. Pagan started things out, and of course it didn't go real well. He gave up a run, and Jarrell Cotton came in. So we know that Rocco was probably deciding between those two guys, and Cotton didn't get the job done either. In fact, he was even worse, really. He gives up a walk-off home run to Josh Naylor. Just awful. We're not even going to look at the box score. Let's just go through the 10th inning again. So Pagan comes in, gets Owen Miller out for the first out. Wild pitch sends that bonus runner to third base. Steven Kwan walks. He does that quite a bit. And then Ahmed Rosario, you saw him hitting that double off Pagan. To his credit, that was a good pitch. That wasn't a strike. And that was it for Pagan. Cotton comes in, and they pitch to Jose Ramirez with runners on second and third, which surprised me. And they got him out, thankfully. Pass ball by Ryan Jeffers allows the 5th run to score, and then that Josh Naylor home run walked it off. Just a disgusting thing to watch. It's so frustrating at how bad this bullpen is, how shallow the bullpen. Oh, hold on. Okay, everybody who missed the game was just jumping into minor leagues. Yep, nope, no Twins. We're just minor leagues last night. And Cole Sands pitched for the Saints, pitched well, only gave up 1 run over 5 innings. And he's actually now only given up 2 earned runs over 14 innings since being sent back down to St. Paul. So I don't know if he's, taken some lessons or from his time with the Twins and applying them, or just more comfortable. Obviously, these lineups are not major league lineups down in AAA. That helps as well. Whatever it is, it's just good to see Cole Sands pitching well again. And the Saints won 6-2, as you see there. Multiple hits from Spencer Steer, Jake Cave, Roy Morales, and a 3-hit night from Jermaine Palacios. So a nice performance there by the lineup. And then there you see Cole Sands' line, Mania, Wood, and Hamilton finishing things up in the bullpen. Moving on down to Double-A, Wichita, Edouard Julien hit 2 home runs. Here's the first one in the first inning, an opposite field shot. This is a guy who led all of minor league baseball in walks last season. Kind of played all over the diamond last year, but he's really settled in at second base. In fact, that's the only position in the field he's played this year. And that's kind of considered his natural position. But here you see he pulls a 3-run home run in the 3rd inning. That really kind of set the tone for Wichita. A huge offensive night, a big win for them. 10-1, they beat the Cardinals Double-A affiliate tonight. And Edouard Julien was a monster. In addition to the 2 home runs, he had 2 more hits, drove in 7 RBI for him. And you see there an 888 OPS now on the year for him. Austin Martin also impressive, 3 for 3, 2 walks. All of those hit singles, but still he's had a nice series. He's on a nice streak here for Martin. And then the pitching was kind of a piece together pitching staff, but Cody Laurison picked up the win. A guy who was recently promoted to Wichita, pitching well for them. With Cedar Rapids, they're actually not in Cedar Rapids, but David Festa. This is a continuation of their game from last night that got suspended, which of course you remember because you watch all of these all the way through. But Festa, I guess technically this was a relief appearance, but he had 7 strikeouts over 5 2/3 innings. On the year, he's got an ERA under 2. On the year, he's got a whip under 1. Just very impressive. The Twins' 13th round pick from last season, David Festa. Probably the minor league pitcher of the year at this point, you'd have to say. But Cedar Rapids, they pulled it off. They held on to their lead from this suspended game and won this game that Festa pitched. Of course, a lot of the action in the box score happened yesterday. They got up to a really nice lead yesterday before the game got suspended due to rain. And Encarnacion Strand hit that home run yesterday from here. Brent Hedrick had his start from yesterday. But then today, their David Festa, even though he started this continuation, technically a relief outing, 5 2/3 innings, he pitched well. Unfortunately, in game 2, they lost their regular scheduled game. They lost 3-1. Seth Gray had their only hit of the game. It was a home run. And Hunter McMahon, who's usually a reliever, started this one and pitched very well, especially considering the circumstance there. But not enough to get a victory for Cedar Rapids in that second game. Fort Myers lost a 1-run game, 5-4. Keone Cavaco was the only guy with multiple hits. Home runs came from Kalai Rosario and Dylan Tatum, the catcher. And then on the pitching side, Pearson Owl had a quality start for them, but again, a 1-run loss. Boy, wasn't it weird how the Twins just didn't play a baseball game today? Yeah. Don't look it up. Don't do research. Nope, they didn't play. It didn't happen.